Every aspect of a criminal case is safeguarded, from selection of the case as to which case to prosecute up through selection of the jury, as well as our appellate courts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when a case in this state is declared capital, prosecutors do not see color. We see brutal killings.
No one will be released, as some of the propaganda has been floating around that they'll be released, get out of jail bill. This is not a get out of the jail bill. They will have to remain in jail for the termination of their life. The law also requires those who prove discrimination to serve without the possibility of parole.
What the bill does is provide some science, some ability for science to be looked at in the courthouse. It's not just the anecdotal experience of trial lawyers who see these things happening.
More than 50% of the defendants filing under the Racial Justice Act in my county were whites that killed whites.
The legal issue here is not whether someone was sentenced to death because of their race. It's about the state's action with a discriminatory purpose or not.
It expressly, if you read it, the current Racial Justice Act expressly tells you that you can't consider the statutory factors. And that means you can't consider the brutal facts of each of the cases that you've heard.
The assumptions that are made in this fiscal note really border on the absurd. I'm not criticizing the fiscal people. I think they have to deal with the information they got, and they got it from folks who clearly don't want this legislation. They want it to go away.
And unfortunately, in this society, we've not reached the point where we're colorblind. I hope and pray that we will reach that one day. We've made tremendous progress over the last 5 decades or so. And we can all feel proud of that. But we're not there yet. And until we get there, we don't need to be considering repealing the Racial Justice Act.